This is the story of Color City. Let us start. So I was in Target or something like that, and I noticed a sign, and I knew at that moment I had to be the hero of Color City. I decided this because of many reasons, so I started the Crayon Campaign. The Crayon Campaign I knew would help save these citizens and start anew and start helping all of them. So it wasn't much time before that I grew obsessed with these markers, these crayons, and I grew closer than ever, and step by step, they're all I could think about and sleep, and I dreamed all these messages. They're in my head, so I had to cleanse my sister. This is something I did not want to do. I knew it was dark, and I knew I would go down a bad path if I did. Not much time later, I developed goggles to help me read all the messages and codes and help figure out what was going on. And these goggles would help save Color City. So I woke up in the morning and I found crayons, and these evil markers, I knew had a message. So a little bit later, the next day I got stuck in Matrix hell. I got stuck in the Matrix, and I had to kill an evil crayon. I killed an evil crayon, and I knew they let me into their temple and everything. I developed new goggles, and I improved upon them. I went back into the Matrix, and I found eggs. I don't understand the significance of eggs, but I think they're going to come back and attack me now. So I got a message from somebody in Matrix hell, and they needed my help. So for the third and the last time, I went into the Matrix in my sleep with the original goggles I've created. So I went through. And the gatekeeper, I noticed there's a gatekeeper, and there are 12 defenders ready. So in this video here, I'm explaining right here that these markers know that I know I'm getting information. So I started to interrogate the markers. And then a defender barged in and shot me. And I had to put on a gas mask because they released an evil toxic gas that would kill me in seconds. But I stopped it. I had a gas mask. So I developed another pair of goggles. I replaced them and I fixed them. And the only way was to put the glasses technology into my eye. I had to save the world. So I put them into my eye. Much time later, because I was obsessed, I took a break. I knew after documenting all of this, I thought somebody would help save Color City. So everything continued. My life just went on. And I got a new pair of goggles. And I knew Color City has returned. So I went to sleep one more time into the Matrix, and I knew I had to save the universe. The defenders were twice as strong, and I knew they weren't going to end. I knew they were not going to stop until I was dead. So everything seemed normal. Everything seemed fine for a little bit. Until last year, 2017, I found the goggles once more. These goggles were bad news, guys. So I'm pulling up an image of it right here, of me going back in 2017 and finding these pair of goggles. Let's see. There we go. So I went back, and I knew they were stronger than ever. So right here, I was doing a ritual. And in this ritual, I got crayons. And these crayons I couldn't use. They couldn't be Crayola, or else that would be pure evil. So I put them down there. I was prepared to set them on fire to show sacrifice to them. And they sent me messages. They beamed me messages, and they told me to wait. Wait until the perfect time to attack. I should have let you guys know that they told me to wait. So in Color City has returned once more, and I created a new pair of glasses. I hope this brings you guys all up to date on everything that happened in Color City. And I hope that you help me find them. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. This might be the end of me.